Hey, Mindy Paul here. So I've just come back from an amazing event in London. It was a professional beauty show, I believe it's called, and the first one I've ever been to. I was really impressed. Lots of new ideas, lots of new businesses being launched there, some crazy products. Now, you've probably heard this yourselves. People talking about business, they don't know what to do. They want to start a business, they want to start a product. But I've heard it so many times, oh, you know what, everything's already been done. That's a load of nonsense. Not everything's been done. I used to have that same mentality, thinking, you know what, everything's been done, what can I do? I always used to be looking for little cracks and nickies where I can develop something new. But I won't point, I mean, look at the chair that the stool that I'm sitting on, okay? The chair, wherever it is, office chair. Now, the chair has been around for goodness knows how many years, thousands of years. But how many versions of the chair are there? There's always somebody bringing out a new chair, right? Oh, this chair is better because it's scientifically been proven, because the material using how it's arched to support your back, your spine, and it's got scientific research that is going to help your blood circulate. Now, I'll tell you one thing, the chair will never be perfect. 30 years time, down the road, new and improved chairs will be coming along. But can you imagine the first person that ever developed the chair be like, it's a chair, come on, get with it. We're not sitting on the floor, we're not sitting on rocks, we're sitting on a chair. But again, people are always thinking. Now, your thoughts, your thinking is a very powerful substance. Now, I just want to read out something from one of my favourite books, The Science of Getting Rich. Okay, this book here, this is what inspired the movie The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Now, here in chapter 4, what it says, thought is the only power that can produce tangible riches from the formless substance. Let me say that again. Thought is the only power that can produce tangible riches from the formless substance. The stuff from which all things are made is a substance which thinks. A thought of form in this substance produces a form. So what's that mean? So your thoughts are powerful, okay? They can produce anything that you want it to produce. That everything around your life, the room that you're sitting in, the device that you're watching me on right now, it was from somebody's thought. It was a formless substance. It had no form to it. It had no colour. You couldn't touch it. You couldn't feel it. But it produced my iPhone here that I'm in my studio. The lights, it was somebody's thought. So your thoughts, what are they doing to you? Because it's a form. A thought is a powerful. A thought is the only power that can produce tangible riches from the formless substance. Now, your thought can either create wealth, or it can create poverty for you. It can either create health or disease, simple as that. Okay, because your thoughts, whatever you're thinking on, dominant thoughts, is what's going to show up in your life. Again, you've got to take action with the thoughts. Just people got so confused when The Secret came out. You know, we talk about the law of attraction. I talk to people all the time, and they simply believe that you can, like, close your eyes, visualize, see it, smell it, feel it, taste it, go for a test drive of that Range Rover, and it's going to manifest. But sad news, it doesn't just happen like that. You've got to put emotion behind it. You've got to take the actions that go with it. You can't just sit at home and expecting that Range Rover to the chauffeur to just pull it up and say, here you go, here's your keys. You've got to take the action. There's a law of cause and effect. You know, whatever you put out is going to come back. Again, whatever you do, you've got to take action, right? It's going to cause a reaction from the universe. Only then will stuff start manifesting. Very important that you understand that. So I want you to really think about your thinking. What thoughts are going through your mind from the minute you wake up, midday, after tea time or whatever it is you call it, and just before you go to bed? Are they the same thoughts? That you really need to shift your thinking. School has never taught us to think. Universities didn't teach us to think. Luckily, there's people out there like me that have been taught how to think and are teaching people like yourselves how to think. Hopefully you can think. But seriously, on a serious note, I want you to really think about whatever it is that you want in your life. Think about it. It's going to come from your thoughts. It's not going to come from anywhere else. It's going to come from your thoughts. You've got to think about what you really want. And people don't generally think what they want. I want to leave you with a question. If you were to be on your deathbed tonight, God forbid, could you honestly say that, yes, you lived the way you wanted to live, and there was nothing else that you wanted to achieve, and there was nothing that you regret not doing? Think about it. Because we don't know when our time's going to be up. And I've been there, trust me, laying on my hospital bed being told I've only got 48 hours to live. And everything rushed to me, all the things I wanted to do. And time was running out. You always think it's going to happen to other people. But you've got to really get thinking, okay? Think about what it is that you want. And then we've got to start thinking on that vibration of what we want. Get the help, get the support, get yourself a mentor. Okay, without a mentor, I wouldn't be where I am today. Now, I've got 2 very good mentors right now. And, you know, I'm constantly being guided and shown a newer, improved way, shortcut to where I want to get to. You need that person there to help you. Now, I've got one of my clients, I sat down with him about 2 weeks ago, and very successful businessman, very successful, and he's been in business about 20 years. So we sat down and he says to me that he's had more success in the last 3 months since we began working together than he had in his last 18 odd years in 19 years in business. He's a lot older than me, but I showed him a better way. Okay, I showed him a better way. Just because somebody's younger than you doesn't mean they ain't got as much knowledge. Okay, so it's very important that you get yourself a mentor, because I can show you how to live a better life, how to have that time and money freedom, how to go after the things that you really wanted to do. Now, you probably got dreams that have been sat there on your shelf, not doing nothing. And you're saying, one day I'm going to do this, one day I'm going to do that. That one day may never come. You've got to wake up. You've got to wake the hell up. Wake up and smell the coffee, okay? It's Nescafe Gold. It's got some royalties for that. But honestly, listen, you've got to wake up, okay, and go for your dreams. Whatever it is that you want, it's possible. If other people have done it, and you've seen them do it, what more evidence do you need that it's possible? And don't say because they're this, they're that. Listen, we've got the same potential, the same energy, the same thoughts flowed to and through us, okay? So if they can do it, you can do it. Let's make it happen for you. I'd love to hear from you if you've got any questions. You're feeling lost in your life, or you're at a level where you just can't break through to the next level, or you don't even know what you want. I'd love to hear from you. Send me a private message. Send me a message. You can email me at mindy@mindypaul.com. I read all my own emails, so I'll reply back to you, okay? But do it. Let's get you moving to the direction where you want to go, not where you don't want to be. I'm here to help you. So have a good evening wherever you are, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care.